Alshon Jeffery bet on himself this past offseason. He didn't go to Minnesota. He took a one-year deal and less money to come to Philly, and now the Eagles are all in. Alshon Jeffery signs a 4-year, $52 million extension on Saturday, $27 million guaranteed, and that contract can be worth as much as $56 million, according to some sources, based on incentives that he can earn. So you look at Carson Wentz's two favorite weapons, Jeffery and Zach Ertz, they are now locked up through 2021. And it's amazing because Alshon Jeffery has really started to come on as of late. 265 yards in his last 4 games, 5 of his 7 touchdowns. But he basically hasn't caught a back shoulder ball all year. The cohesion between he and Wentz, it hasn't been there. But it is improving. And it was something that was asked during training camp. Somebody asked Jeffery how long it takes for the cohesion for the 50-50 balls, the back shoulder balls. How long does it take? And you know what Jeffery answered? He said over time and years. Years, he said. Years. Okay. So I went back and I looked at a couple examples of the back shoulder fade between Wentz and Jeffery. It's improving, but earlier in the season it was kind of ugly. And we're going to get into it right now. We go all the way back to week 4 for our first example here. Jeffery on Casey Hayward. And as you can see, this pass by Wentz, far too inside, far too low. Wentz has to put Jeffery in a position to succeed. That pass needs to be on his back shoulder. It has to be up high so Jeffery can go up and snag it. He's got some of the strongest arms in the league. But as you can see, Jeffery's got no shot. So, Jeffery made the adjustment. This is week 8. As you can see, this pass as well, far too inside, far too low for Jeffery. But because the cohesion has improved, Jeffery has figured out Wentz's window of error. So Jeffery is able to make the proper adjustment on this pass, and he's in for a 53-yard touchdown after breaking away from that initial tackle. Now we fast forward to Sunday's game between the Eagles and Bears. As you can see, cornerback inside shade on Jeffery. So this is easy pitch and catch on the back shoulder ball. Perfect placement from Wentz. The first time I've really seen that all year. Now, this was a quicker drop than the other 2 I showed. As you can see, Wentz gets the ball and basically gets it out. But letting Jeffery get outstretched, that is how you throw it. So if they can continue to build on that, because as we've seen over the last couple weeks, Jeffery getting more involved in these money downs. Wentz feeling more comfortable going to his money man. It's fitting that the Eagles are taking on the Seahawks this Sunday because when you look at how these teams have been built when Seattle won its first Super Bowl, kind of looks like the Eagles roster right now. Think about it. You had Russell Wilson on his rookie deal as the Seahawks were building this juggernaut of a defense around him. Now, it's just a little bit different here in Philly. This Philly defense may not be as great as that Legion of Boom defense was, but when you look at the offensive side of the ball, you have Jeffery and Ertz locked up through 2021. And then when you look at the Eagles' defense, the defensive line, the strength of their team, Cox is locked up. Timmy Jernigan is locked up. Derek Barnett is on his rookie contract. Brandon Graham, there's been talks about extending him. So you might have the quartet of your defensive line locked up through 2021. You got Wentz's weapons. The window to win is right now. It's right now. And the Eagles, they have to take advantage of it and seize it.